So yesterday, a new website that's unaffiliated with the Epic Game Store launched, and it's called EpicDB, and this new site just leaked a bunch of games. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So if you're familiar with the site SteamDB, EpicDB is the same kind of service. It shows database entries for the Epic Game Store. Now this is information that isn't always available on the front end of the Epic Game Store, and it looks like Epic wasn't really ready for people to access this information directly because we got to look at a bunch of games that are either coming to PC for the first time or haven't even been announced yet. Now the site is down right now because Epic made some adjustments to how the information is accessed, but for now Gamatsu has a good summary of what was scraped off of the site before it went down, and I do have to wonder how soon it'll be before the site is back up and what more will be scraped. Now just a disclaimer before we look at this information, all of this could be false. There's always a possibility that someone wrote some information to the Epic Game Store database and this is all fake information. However, it seems unlikely, but I still wanted to say that nothing is confirmed until we get an official announcement. So let's take a look through here at what was found. First we have Planet Coaster 2. Now the last game came out in 2016 and nothing has been officially announced for a sequel. And then next we have Farming Simulator 25, and the last one was version 22 and that came out at the end of 2021. And again, nothing has been officially announced about this sequel as well. Then a codename Penguin game from Historia, and this is described as a 52-player online racing game. And then we have Deliver at All Costs from Konami. Now this is already out on Steam, so this would just be a new entry for Epic Game Store. And then we have a game codenamed Selma. Now this is probably the codename for Red Dead Redemption, suggesting a PC port. And this lines up with information that we had back in March when Rockstar's launcher site file updated and included Red Dead Redemption for the PC. And the next is a pretty big one here. We have Turok. Now I have no idea if this is a remake or maybe a new game or a port, but here's Turok. And next we have codename Utah, and this is The Last of Us Part 2 because the cloud save folder is basically named Last of Us Part 2. And then we have a list here of several recently created titles with code names, and I'm not sure how many of these are relevant, but we don't really have much more information about those. And then the next big one here is codenamed Momo. Just a side note, Momo is Peach in Japanese, I don't think it's related. And this looks to be the remake of Final Fantasy IX because it includes items named Thunderbolt Armlet, and then pre-order bonus Thief's Knives, but then the most telling here is an early purchase bonus of Tetra Master Starter Pack. And if you didn't know, Tetra Master is a grid-based card game that is found in Final Fantasy IX. And then we have another Final Fantasy game here, codenamed Sandboxes, and this is most likely Final Fantasy XVI because the cloud save location is named Final Fantasy XVI. And then we have two other codenames here from Square Enix with not really any other information, but they're named Butter Kaka and Yamane. So if you have any idea what those two might be, drop a comment below and let me know. But then next we have Remnant 3. Now Remnant 2 was just released last year and has had a new DLC that was released back in April. So if this is real, it may be years out. And then we have an entry for a Ys game, but it has an unknown organization, so I'm not sure if this is legit. I would kind of take that with a grain of salt, but it seems like they're always working on new Ys games, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see one in the next 4 or 5 years. And that was all here that they had at Gamatsu, but I have seen some other reports about a Metal Slug Attack Reload by SNK. Now before you get too excited about another side-scrolling shooter of Metal Slug Attack is a tower defense based game that is on mobile devices, so this is probably just a PC release for that. So this leak of listed games offers a glimpse into the future of gaming and a mix of anticipated sequels and possibly new IPs and an intriguing list of codename projects. But what on this list would you like to see the most? Personally, for me, Final Fantasy IX is one of the few games in the series that I haven't played, so at this point I'm kind of holding out for that remake. But drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. And if you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. It really does help the channel out quite a bit. I want to thank you for watching, and be good.